An interesting story here, and it's going to illuminate a certain group of people that we're going to discuss in a quick second. But so Bernie Sanders has been a very outspoken critic of President Trump, as you guys know, because they vastly differ on policy positions such as tax plans, immigration policy, different things of that nature. While they do agree on a few minor overlaps, such as, bringing back jobs, which I don't think that Trump is actually trying to do anything to stop. But, Trump thinks climate change is a hoax and all this different type of stuff. But anyway, so Bernie Sanders has been now jumping into the bandwagon of Russia. So I want to know what your guys' opinion is on this, because I'm a little lost at this point, because it's building up so much to the point where, like, it's fine and dandy if we are, preventing escalation of conflict and tensions. I'm totally for that, right? But there's also a point where you don't become like a puppet of theirs. You can't do that. And the whole connections between his administration and Russia is a bit scary. But anyway, so here's what Bernie Sanders said, which is what I'm going to break down before I get into my opinion on this. He said, "What do the Russians have on Trump?" So Raw Story says, Senator Bernie Sanders on Thursday pressed for more information on the ongoing FBI investigation into possible collusion between the Donald Trump campaign and Russian officials, asking why the president, quote, has nothing but nice things to say about Russian President Vladimir Putin. Quote, "What do the Russians have on Mr. Trump?" Sanders asked. Sanders has been an active critic of the Trump administration, though he's promised to work with the president on areas of common ground, including infrastructure. Recent developments in the FBI's investigation into Russian interference in the 2016 election seems to have been soured any semblance of goodwill between the men. So, it was one thing in the beginning, right? So to say that they hacked the election is just completely false, right? That's totally false. So definitely don't say that. But what I think you could either argue legitimately or say that is true is that they had some kind of effect on it. I don't know to what extent that is. I don't know what they did really. But the very close connections and the somewhat adamant support of Putin and Russia from Trump definitely signals something. But we can say that it's bad to have people, for example, like Michael Flynn, who was receiving, I think, $500K from, I believe it was Turkey, to be a lobbyist or something like that, and he had met with the ambassador to Russia. That's a bit different, but if he had disclosed it, it would have been different. But also, it's not a good look for them right now. While on the campaign trail, I don't understand how you could do it on the campaign trail to then meet with an ambassador. That does seem very shady, but I don't want it taking away from the truth that Hillary Clinton ran a horrible campaign, and that's why we lost, and that's why the Democrats lost the election in 2016. So what I think we can do is reach a little bit of a middle ground here of saying, all these people in the Trump admin who are like Russia puppets, and then including him himself, is bad, but we can also say that's not the reason why Hillary Clinton and the Democrats lost. So I think that that's our impasse. So I agree with Bernie Sanders again for the most part. What's up, guys? It's Saul Hill here. You guys are watching The Progressive Voice. Make sure you guys click subscribe down below. We're fighting Donald Trump tooth and nail, and we need your help.